that like his wife was on one of the episodes and his father-in-law was another doctor. Like that's my favorite. That's just my favorite.
He manifested it.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. Daughter of the doctor. Mm-hmm.
Who am I today?
John.
I'm John.
Well, Elias now, possibly.
Random name we came up
The
with.
father that died.
You didn't offend me, by the way. I don't have a. I mean, he was my
Okay.
first doctor, but it doesn't like.
Wait, Matt
affect me like
Smith
that.
was your first doctor?
Yeah, that's where I jumped on
Started
at,
on.
and I went back to the other two.
Oh. Oh no, I started with 9.
I don't remember why that happened.
I feel
When
like
it
the
came
hype
out?
was
Is that when you
building
started?
at
I think it's
11.
just when that's when it
I
was
think,
coming
yeah.
out, and so
Mhm.
that's when I started watching.
Also,
And
the
then you're like,
hype
"Oh, there's
got
more.
really
Go backward."
high between David and Matt, so you probably just picked up
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, that's when
Mhm.
it became like
Matt was
super
at the
pop
peak.
culture.
Yep. It appeared on Tumblr about that time, I think.
Yeah.
My screwdriver's bigger than yours. Fucking. Like what? Okay.
My favorite meme is still when you show up too early to meet your parents or like your wife's or your girlfriend's parents or whatever it is, and he's sitting there.
Yeah,
Oh,
My
man.
favorite.
that's good.
Oh,
It took me a
David
while
Tennant-
to figure that out.
David Tennant was the first one we watched, but Matt Smith I think is my favorite.
You just missed.
Yeah,
You
you
just
just
missed
missed
that.
Or
me
just went on a
talking about
tirade
how.
about
Yeah.
It wasn't a tirade. it
Fezzes are
was just-
stupid.
I didn't say that.
Peter Capaldi's doctor is stupid.
I
No
didn't like
way.
him that
I
much.
liked Capaldi. I liked
I did
Capaldi.
not.
He's my favorite.
He's a crotchety old man. It's the best.
I mean, that is true. That is very true.
Yeah.
Everyone's got
I
their
like
favorite
I like the
doctor,
new
and that's
guy. I
okay.
just haven't got into his episodes. I watched the
Who's the new
first
guy?
couple.
Incuta,
His name is
Yeah, the newest one is the that guy.
the
I
black
haven't
guy,
watched any of it. I haven't watched any of Jodie Whittaker's
Edward
No, I
Incuti.
don't watch this.
I need to watch her seasons too because apparently they dropped some like crazy lore in it. There's,
Incuti
like-
Gatwa.
Yeah.
Why just give me a
Rwandan
recap?
Scottish. Oh yeah, he was in the
Rwandan
Barbie movie.
Scottish.
I forgot
Yes.
about that. Yeah, I haven't picked it up since David. Actually, I don't even think I got through all of David's episodes.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think so. Because I know what happens. Actually, no, I did.
Yeah.
I did get through them all. I did.
Well,
I remember
yeah, 'cause
when
he had,
changed
like,
Matt.
Right. He had like seasons, and then he had like 3 Christmas specials, and then
Yeah,
he
where he
ended.
comes
Yeah.
back later too.
That's right.
Yeah.
He also come back
I
like
don't-
5
Because
times.
there was
All the crossovers are my favorite.
I don't know if I'd so much like him better. I just think I like the episode, like the stories better
Yeah.
than David's. But yeah.
Arc. that
yeah,
was
there was a
happening
lot
at
of
the time.
good story in
That's fair.
11.
That's fair.
There's a
With
lot of
the
good story in 10 too, but
That was when River was a
I
big
think
thing,
the
right?
the twist in 11 was like so huge.
That's fair. That's fair.
With River?
Yes.
That twist?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know about
Mhm.
it. I know the big plot points for the most part.
Especially because they debuted her in Tenet's
Yeah.
Mhm.
season, and then
She'd
she
been
came
around for a
back and, like,
while.
who was this person? Yeah.
Yep.
After the road.
She has an episode
and
with
the bottle.
Capaldi that's very good.
Oh, okay.
Her last episode is with Capaldi.
I think I maybe
Mhm.
watched 3 of Capaldi's episodes and didn't. I just, for some reason, I just didn't like it, so I didn't keep watching. But I should probably go back and watch it.
What
Yeah,
happened
it's
to me
like
with
it's like right before His episode with her is like right before she goes to the library and meets
Mhm.
David Tennant.
Yep. The gang's all here.
Save Ray.
The stickers came in. I posted a picture of them
Right.
Where?
on Instagram.
Ah, I don't have that.
Yeah, I know. I keep tagging everyone, and you're the only person I can't tag.
I'm sorry. I might make a new account. We'll see.
Never apologize for not having social media.
Yeah,
Jackie,
but I
you
want
are
people to know who does the art for it. And I
How
can't
big are they?
tag Tor.
I'll start an account.
Oh, they're
again.
3
It's
inches.
just- I also
The
Hey.
ones
know
I got.
Instagram is also doing some scalping for AI. So
Oh, for sure.
that's
hardcore.
why I'm mostly not doing social media because I don't
The only
wanna
thing I
feed
use
'em.
AI for is to quick edit these 4 hours of clips that I have to make. So I tell
yeah,
AI
sift
to
through it.
find
the
the
funny
best
parts.
clips.
Pick some
and
good
then
parts.
I go back and fix them myself after it does it, but you know, it saves a
Give
lot.
me
of
an
time.
approximate time where funny shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but like for stuff like that, automating more menial tasks that don't involve, human creativity and inspiration and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. We
That's
already
fine.
did the creative part.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm still waiting for a robot that folds laundry. I'll be one of the first people in line. honestly.
Yep.
I
Doing the
posted your
dishes.
how do tieflings sleep thing today, and it's already got 200 something views. Doing pretty
How
good.
do tieflings sleep?
Remember your horns? You were asking about how the horns are working and
Oh,
stuff.
Shit.
Apparently, other people have had that question.
Maybe this I've done a drawing about because I've always been like, you'd need like special clothes for tails and stuff and like special things for horns. So I made like a drawing of how Azir's clothes go over the tail and stuff.
Oh, nice.
You posted that one today?
Mhm.
I saw
I
the newest
made a bunch.
episode yesterday.
They're all. Oh, okay.
The newest
Yeah,
episode.
those will start posting throughout. That's
have
what
a
I did all day.
schedule.
Was I edited clips from what we did yesterday, and then scheduled them out to post one a day until next Sunday.
Nice. All the
Scheduling
content.
posts for social media is one of the best things they could have ever done for
Hmm
in general. Like
I still don't know how to do it on Instagram though. Like
There's
don't
a
know how to
way.
do it. I can't do it. I can't figure it out on the computer. Probably on the phone, but not on.
do you have Facebook auto post to Instagram or no? You do it like manually.
I guess I have it the other way around, where Instagram auto posts to Facebook.
Okay. There's a few different options for it. There's like 700 platforms where you can schedule them through, like Hootsuite or what the other ones are. There's so many of them now. I was gonna say, I know there's a way to do it on the phone, but I feel like I've done it from the computer.
Bienvenue. How's everyone doing?
Good, good.
How about you?
Good. Good.
You awake?
His eyes are open.
Sleepy?
That's all we got.
He Me and Cagney are uncharacteristically tired today too, so.
I accidentally slept until 1 o'clock yesterday,
Oh,
Oh.
Nice.
and then took a 30-minute nap in the afternoon too.
Nice.
I was like, why am I so tired? And then I was like, oh,
Lazy
pollen.
Sunday, baby.
Fly. Oh no, pollen, allergies. It's like the flu.
Oh,
Mm.
Great.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Super,
Takes a
super
lot
great.
out of you. Literally
Yeah, it
drains
does.
you of all your fluids.
Well, because like you're just not sleeping well. Like I can't breathe when I sleep now. It's great.
Damn.
Yeah, we need to change our filter.
Yep, that's a good point. Yay. Spring. Love spring.
I hate it.
Hate spring.
Sarcasm.
all the pl- All the plants and the bugs can go die. They can just stay dead. I don't need them. It's fine.
Well, technically, you do. Technically.
Do we need gnats?
You
I don't
like
think we need gnats.
No,
oxygen?
gnats
Yeah, I
have
don't think
no
they serve a
need.
purpose.
There's no need for gnats in the world. Not a single need.
Well, I mean, don't they assist in like the process of decay and like?
We have
Right?
other
Hey,
bugs
my
for that.
skin.
We got other bugs for that. We only need one. We don't need the ones that eat us too. Just eat the decay, not us.
Gnats are terrible around here.
Oh, are you talking about the sand gnats?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I thought you were talking about the little fruit fly gnats, and I'm like,
No, the
These-
ones
They
that
don't
eat
bite
us.
you?
Those are fruit
No.
flies.
the stinging ones.
The
The
biting
biting ones.
California, we call
Mhm.
fruit flies gnats because sand gnats don't exist there. So
Well,
it's
you
too
came to the
dry
wrong
for
side of
it.
the country then.
Yeah, you did.
I'm not complaining.
To be fair,
Well,
we
I
have
am.
beans
I
and
would.
gnats in South Georgia.
I am complaining about
I'm
gnats.
tired of sand gnats. I'm tired of love bugs. I'm tired of pollen.
oh.
Mosquitoes, those two.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at least you can see a mosquito coming.
Yeah, you can ninja a mosquito. You can't escape a swarm of gnats.
No, you can't. That's true.
Yeah, one time we had to pause a soccer game because our goalie got attacked by a swarm of
Oh,
sand
dude, I
gnats.
remember you telling me that. That's how bad they've been
Oh.
swarming here lately, like
Wow.
terribly. I don't know if it's been like the storms, like stirred up something.
The
or-
rain
I don't
and
know what it was. Yeah, the snow
Y'all are towards
must
the
have pissed them
coast,
off.
too.
Yeah,
I know, right?
I just feel like they've not been this bad before. They're terrible this year already.
No, they're getting worse. They're progressively getting
Yeah.
worse every year, I think.
And now it's getting to the point where we have to start looking out for hornets again and dirt daubers.
Bro.
God, they've already started to
Car-
build their nest around my
Carpenter
house.
bees are terrible around here. They're like eating into our like wood frame of the house.
Oh, dude,
Really?
we used to have a carpenter bee that lived in our door in college. Remember that, Jordan?
Oh yeah.
You
It
could,
lived
like, hear
inside.
the
'Cause
hum.
the entire inside of this house was also wood paneled.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Was
You're
that
talking about
that
Tillman, right?
Georgia Southern?
Yeah.
I think we came up there one time.
I'm pretty sure he ate from the outside to the inside.
Fucking Jesus. Oh, there's a reason they're called carpenter bees, I guess. But
Assholes.
yeah, they're all over the house. We need to get those traps and empty them so that more can come
Yes.
into the traps.
And
'Cause
die.
There are like 50 of them in our traps that we have.
I'm off tomorrow. We can do it then.
Just need to get some beehives.
I guess
So
we could
that-
try to do that fake bag thing.
Bees.
Well, if you get some beehives with some real bees, like or not,
It'll
well,
keep 'em
the
away.
honey making bees, they will keep away carpenter bees.
Wasps are getting bad too.
They'll kill wasps.
Yep.
They surround them and then vibrate, and their heat they fucking heat stroke wasps to death.
Apparently, you can also paint the ceiling of your porch or where they're nesting the same color as the sky, and they won't nest there.
Oh, nice. You know what? My mom has told me that before, and that's why so many buildings in the south are white with blue frame, like blue trim.
Makes sense.
Ah,
Yeah.
So stuff doesn't nest on it.
Hmm.
Can't even blame it.
Interesting.
Can't even blame them.
You take a cup of gasoline and you just hold it up there.
Let them die.
Yeah, but you gotta get close enough for that. Like,
Yeah,
or
you
fill a
just put it over-
super soaker with soapy water.
Mm.
One time we did take a torch, like a flamethrower, like hooked up to a propane tank to a wasp nest, and just held it over the wasp nest that was on our the metal part of our barn, and the
I was
wasp
just
just
gonna ask.
flew in and out of it.
I was gonna
They
say,
still-
and then you
They
Or
burn
they
it
flying,
down.
flying, burning wasp.
They'd glow red inside of it, and then fly out of it, and then fly back in. Yeah,
all right,
propane doesn't work.
good.
Logan, you
Writes
ready?
down fire wasps.
No! Stop that.
Have you guys seen the real life magma snails though?
Yes, they look really cool.
That make their shells out of iron.
They live in the they're sea slugs that live underwater in the volcanic, like gas fumes on the bottom of the oceans, like magma
Yeah,
vents.
Their shells are made out of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Mac
Do they
cargo is
still
real.
have
Yeah.
nail trails? Like,
Technically under the water, you don't really have that.
how do they survive?
I mean, the first organisms on this planet ate that shit up, so
Imagine that's the snail that's hunting you down.
Oh yeah, that would suck.
no, you'd be fine. It's an under. They need volcanic soup.
They're amphibious. They don't have to live underwater.
Yeah, but you're telling me something from the depths of the ocean is gonna come after me? Come on, get a grip.
The
Is
fuck
that
is
Tom
on the
or little
bottom?
hands?
Yes.
There's teeth? The fuck is that?
It looks like little arms
Scales.
or its tongue, and I can't tell. Or none
So
of the above.
those are antennae.
I'm
They
talking
live in
about the black
volcanoes.
shit on the bottom.
Oh, that's just scales.
Yeah, that's iron. Iron's
It's made of
pretty-
iron, so yeah.
Yes, it's like compressed iron ferrite, I think.
Sounds about right.
That's fucking wild. Nature is crazy, dude.
Butterfly.
Fly away, fly so high.
Dear God, make me a bird like fly far, far away.
Flying high.
Scaly-footed gastropod is what they're called.
What the fuck?
So,
Cool.
who wants to give us a recap? The usual suspect.
Probably.
I can-
You want to
I
do
can
it?
go.
This doesn't
Yeah.
Focus.
Put your hand in front of it. Be
I
like, "Oh,
do, but it
fuck."
keeps focusing on Tom Hardy's face back there, and it won't
Well-
focus back on mine.
What a problem.
Put
Story
the
of my
shield back
life.
in front of it.
Story of my life. Tom Hardy taking all the goddamn focus. Wick.
Thanks.
Bubba.
There you go.
Speaking of her shield.
Okay, so who's giving the recap? What?
You.
You.
Oh,
Didn't you just
okay.
volunteer?
I did.
Well,
But
give
then
me
I heard
some
somebody
crap
else say
on it.
something. All
I
right.
said
So,
go ahead.
at some point, I had a fever, so I was laying on Luna, the owl bear, in the back of the cart, and then while she was fighting, because the vampires found us and all of that stuff. That was what happened the last time. And then we were headed on our way to the Glasgow Mao Summit, is I think what it's called. John was talking about making jerky out of the horse meat. We had a discussion of whether, we could
That
eat
was
the
viable.
the vampire horse jerky meat or not. We weren't really sure. We had that discussion. And then Teddy, we end up resting, and Teddy wakes everybody up because there is a horse corpse coming toward us. Creepy, like, just has skin, like horse skin on it over the bones or something creepy looking. We end up fighting the
Corpse.
horse and an ice giant vampire.
Zombie.
Undead.
Oh, my bad. Thank you.
Yes.
Undead
It'd be crazy if it was
being.
a vampire.
Right? Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah,
My
if that
bad.
shit was a vampire.
Not the
fuck.
vampire.
Hands down,
Sorry.
ice giant vampire.
Sorry, ice giant undead
we would be
creature.
Capri Sun pouches to that fucking thing.
That's fair. My bad. A horse. Oh, that's a good one. A horse. A horse corpse. That's a good one. Okay. The horse. Anyways, we realized that after we killed something, it kind of came back to life. So we've established that we just anything we kill, we kind of need to like officially burn because we can't trust it to not come back to life. While fighting at some point, John had a flashback where he was falling and he was being grabbed and by something was pulling on him and all he could think of was Goober. Me. We don't know why. Then he remembered we were asking something about, what he might remember, if anything else sounded familiar. He remembers him and a barmaid holding hands and then with her with a baby between them saying, "Isn't she a goober?" And then we're like, oh my gosh, is John Doe my dad, who I haven't heard from in a few months? And we called his name, what the hell did we call his name?
Elias.
Elias, yeah, Elias. Haven't seen him in a few months or really heard from him. So we're like, oh my gosh, maybe he's my dad. Really, that's all I've got. I skipped a bunch of stuff because I don't usually take notes during combat. So if anybody else has stuff to add.
Dieter almost died. Got eaten
that's
by
right.
the corpse. And
That's right. I forgot about that.
the reason John had the flashback was because he was trying to pry that fucking Iron Maiden corpse open to keep Dieter from dying more.
That's what it is. Yep. The corpse. That's a fun word. Yep.
Yeah, and now we know to burn anything that dies here.
Yep.
Burn it to
all.
ash.
That's all I got. So,
I think most
Did I
of
miss
our
anything?
session last time was combat, so
it was. Most of it was. So,
and then discussing,
the horse meat. We talked about the horse meat and then discussing the whole, my dad,
father.
what do we remember? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can have children.
Not now, obviously.
Not in your
You're
current
a
state.
fucking goo. I don't know if goo can, wait, how
Procreate?
so how do, like, gelatinous cubes, procreate then?
Do they procreate or they just somebody turns them into that or they just somehow become that? Like, are they all previously
well, I
another
think it's-
creature?
Sort of like an amoeba situation where it's sort of split cells.
Asexual.
I think like it just separates.
Mitosis.
Once it gets big enough, it just one turns into two,
Separates.
and then they grow, and then one turns into two.
I don't think you can get big enough to do that yourself.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're like a whole new thing.
I was gonna say, because if you try to merge with anything, you kind of absorb it, don't you?
But I've never tried to merge with another person.
Oh, let's not try that. That sounds deadly.
Let's not bump any uglies. I don't think we want to fucking find that out.
Can we not have scary
Also-
horse things anymore, please?
Well, we know to fucking burn them and also not to take the meat
Yeah.
on our persons or in our persons, right?
Why not? That
John
didn't do anything.
Elias? It was coming for the meat.
I think
It
it was just
wanted
coming
its
for
meat back.
us. Yeah, but that didn't make it like be alive.
Yes,
Oh,
but
but
it
it
was
did
trying
follow us.
to make up for the loss of the meat, and so
I
that's
don't-
why it was trying to eat us.
I don't know that we know its motives exactly.
Anyways,
Yes, but I can fucking glean from the situation.
what are we talking about?
Good job. Good job all round. Grace, you'll get a point of inspiration.
Do you still want us to call you John?
I don't know enough. I mean, that's me.
All right. Just making sure. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Continue to attack Daedra.
As if that wasn't always the plan to attack the healer.
Hey, to be fair, you're usually right smack dab in the middle of shit, and like,
It's either me
Oh,
or you.
I'm not.
and he's got a
putting
21
myself
armor
there.
class.
You are always right in the middle of it.
I
It's not
allow
my
you to move
fault.
your. I allow you to move your tokens around before combat.
That's fair.
Well, even if I move myself, the shits move towards me.
Sometimes. Last time they moved towards Teddy.
That is true.
Well, that's because he provoked him.
Yeah.
To be fair, I tried to get you out of there last time.
Yeah,
He did. He did.
And
So-
then I yeeted right back in as an owlbear.
So Deezer, how much longer do you think we have before we get to this vampire place?
I think we only have a couple more days, or maybe a day. 2 days?
Oh,
Right. Also, I'm gonna start doing the thing to get my friend back, Luna, since she poofed out of existence.
yeah, she okay?
German now?
I'm copying Dieter.
Gotcha. Following.
Wait, are you
Do we
making
have any
fun?
kind of rest yet, or is this?
No, we
right
haven't.
after? Okay.
I'm still down some points.
Yeah, we did.
this
Same.
is Toast to the
Wait.
battle.
Yeah, we just started moving.
Did I not lose any hit points at all?
No, I don't think you were.
You didn't get
Holy
hit.
Shit.
I
Me,
lost.
me, Titty, and
You were wild shape.
Goober.
Yeah, that's true.
I got
Got-
it.
I got because I went down, so, and then you healed me a little
And
bit.
we were literally about to go down for a long rest before we got attacked. So
Oh yeah, we never really got that. That's what it was.
I
It
mean,
was in
should
the middle of Teddy's first watch.
Yeah.
we just rest now since we're already here?
well,
Have we
yeah.
burned the shit that's dead yet?
Yes, we did.
We need. Yes, the
Okay.
giant erupted into flame because of my moonbeam,
Mhm.
and
mhm,
then we burnt the horse, the
Just
horps.
making sure. I'm just making sure.
the
So,
fucking
Do we
thing.
feel okay resting here, or do we need to move?
I mean, would it really do us any good?
I think we should be good here for the night. After that.
Actually,
I mean,
wait,
We made a
wait,
commotion.
wait. Yes, and we had a fire. We should
Yeah.
move a
I
little,
will-
at least a few minutes.
I will cast elevated sight to kind of get a familiarization with the surroundings and see if there's anything approaching or around us, like any other bodies that might come to life.
Anything else that might come after us?
Okay.
Keyword.
Give me a perception check. And what's your dark vision?
I don't have any, but this
Got
is a
it.
spell, so I'm not
Because it makes
technically
you higher
going up
doesn't it?
there. Yeah, magical. 16.
16. You see some faint fire glow off in the distance.
What direction?
The direction you're headed.
Oh, okay. Like a tail.
Mm-hmm. But other than that, you don't see anything.
From what I can tell, there's nothing but the town we're trying to get to, and we definitely need to get arrested before we get there. So, as long as we remain vigilant, I mean, we already have watches, we should be fine.
Vampires use fire?
Remember
Yes.
the spawn guys that we met up with? They had
Yeah,
torches.
they're familiars.
Mhm.
Oh,
They
right,
did.
familiars.
Yeah.
I should know that. I
Oh.
was one.
Yeah, I guess they had to keep them alive somehow.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or they're
We're
burning
staying
some dead
here?
as well.
I guess so. Teddy has.
Unless y'all
I mean,
want
we
to
are
spend the
already
time
set
to
up for
move.
camp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Y'all
Well,
are literally asleep. 20 seconds ago.
Are you resuming your watch, Teddy, or?
Sure, I'll keep watching.
Yeah. Well, we were watching together, right? You want me? Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Because then when you guys are done, then I'll get up. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, we were the first watch, and it didn't last too long. So.
Okay. Night.
We're about to rest. I'm not gonna do the ritual. I'm just gonna cast Find Familiar and get her back before we go to bed.
For her, she is not technically a familiar. I think you would have to do the full hour ritual.
Okay.
Because she is
Uh.
technically like a beast companion.
Yeah, like the ranger feature.
Yeah.
Wait, did the owlbear die? Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna use the charge on my resident
Oh,
pet keeper
right.
to get back to spell slot.
Sorry, I got confused because I had Find Familiar before we even found her, and I just never used it, so I got confused. Sorry. Yeah, that
I
makes
mean,
sense.
if you also want a familiar, you could cast it and summon one.
You can have an owlbear and a familiar.
I only want to fucking deal with one extra thing to command for now, at the very least.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll wait till morning to do that then, because we're all pretty tired.
Copy that.
What would that be for, like, is it just a ritual? Because I don't have
Yeah.
it on my stuff, so.
It would just be an hour ritual.
Okay. I'll do it in the morning then.
Okay. Gotta go back in, gotta manage. You guys want to go ahead and give me some perception checks of the night?
Yep. Let me go grab my dice.
Oh,
Now you're gonna go grab
Yep.
your dice.
yep. Tor, I need my dice.
Oh my god. All he is unprepared.
Actually left some of his dice here.
Are we all rolling right now, or just when it's
Just
our
me and
turn?
John, right?
Yeah, me and
Put it in my bag.
Teddy
Yes.
are.
Okay.
I got a for perception
I don't have it.
16 -1 for 15.
Okay.
I got 18.
Okay. Nothing on this watch. Everything seems hunky dory.
So, Teddy, did you want to try and draw on someone's face again?
Is Cagney's tin of dice there?
Yeah, I just
Oh,
said
he
that.
left it. Okay. Sorry, we were searching, so I didn't have my
Oh, okay.
headphones on. 'Cause he swore he handed them to me, but I guess we didn't do that.
Okay, that's yeah. Good. Who's I forgot who was next.
I believe that's your daughter.
Well, okay.
Oh, goober! And I'll go and like jump on her.
Teddy, wait. I mean,
Hold on.
What? Go away, Teddy.
It's time to wake up.
Fine. Wait a minute, I thought I was supposed to get my full 4 hours before you woke me up.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep.
Wait, didn't we agree that, like, I know we kind of got interrupted, so that might mess things up, but because both
Taking
Goober
a phone call.
and John only need 4 hours of sleep,
Yeah.
one would stay up for 4 hours with
Yeah.
Teddy, and then the next would
Yeah.
stay up with the other 4 hours.
Yeah.
So this would be
Yeah,
the end
Teddy
of the
done
4
this.
hours
it
for
was
you.
just in
Okay.
4 hours.
Okay.
We do a whole 4-hour watch.
Yeah.
Between us,
Okay.
because we only need 4 hours sleep, and then you only so.
And Teddy don't need shit apparently.
So these two don't even have to do a watch. They just get to sleep the whole time.
Damn, lazy asses.
Hey.
Hey,
Unless you want to wake them
Our
up, wake one of them up 2 hours in.
whoa,
to your
whoa,
watch.
whoa, whoa,
I
whoa,
feel like that's
whoa,
only
whoa, whoa.
fair.
Oh, how is that fair? Y'all already don't need sleep. Like, you don't need as much sleep as everyone else. That's a privilege in and of itself.
All
Okay,
right.
Goober, we didn't
What else
see
could you be
anything.
doing?
So
All right, go to sleep. I'm awake. I'm awake.
all
No,
right,
wait.
all right. I'll be listening.
It's not weird at all. I'm like, oh yeah, he has that thing.
Oh yeah, he could just sense everything
Oh yeah,
at all
half
times.
awake. Mm-hmm.
Right, you can go ahead and give me another, well, not another, but a perception check.
Shit. 9.
Nice.
Does Teddy have to roll again?
If Teddy would like to roll again. Depends on if he's paying attention or not.
He's on a call right now, so probably
Yeah.
not.
From what you can tell, everything is quiet.
Could she just roll with advantage for him kind of thing? Because he's there helping?
Sure.
Oh, that's so much better. That would be a 22.
22. You don't see anything threatening, but what you do start to notice over your watch are, like, you start to notice some crows in the trees, just kind of watching.
Mm-hmm. Have I seen any of these crows before, or do I get a weird feeling seeing crows like this?
The first one, not so much, but by the end of your watch, there are like 6 that are in, like, trees, just kind of watching.
Oh, looking at us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's suspicious. Hey Teddy, we should probably keep an eye on those crows over there. They kind of keep appearing, and yeah, they look suspicious. And then when it's time to get up, I'm gonna tell everybody else as I wake them up, to be on the lookout for the birds that like to keep appearing and looking at us.
I mean, once she points that out, I'll cast Speak with Animals for my staff and try to speak with them.
I'll just John will also start just making bird noises because I can innately speak with birds.
What? Why? Why?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck? Oh wait,
The
yeah,
random
the
ability?
rock-born shit. It's
I'm
the
a bird
rock-born
caller.
thing. Yeah.
Weird. Okay.
Wait,
You know it's weird when Chandler says it's weird. That's when you know
Though-
it's weird.
those on watch during the night will hear Dieter mumbling in his sleep, like having like
Great.
moving and having like a bunch of mumbles and grumbles.
You cast Speak with Animals and try to talk to the birds. You feel this bell go off, but you do not feel a connection to these birds.
Those aren't fucking animals. Not your normal kind.
Fine.
Can I do like an Arcana check to see if they're familiars in the animal sense and not the vampire sense, or maybe the same thing. I don't know.
Sure, make an Arcana check.
15.
15. Yeah, you not being able to communicate with them would let you know that yes, these are not beasts. These are some kind of other type of being forced into the form of a different being, i.e., a familiar.
Looks like it's their lackeys stalking
Great.
us.
Car, car.
Does that work at all for him?
No.
Because but they're not actually birds.
Should we
Okay.
take them out now? Thin out the herd before we get there? You said there was like
Out?
6
Mm,
that we can
Wouldn't
see.
they just create 6 more? Like,
Did we get a full rest?
oh yeah, good point. Thank you. That's important.
I assume they have a finite number of people in this town, since they're all either probably undead, blood sacks, or whatever that are lured in from travelers. So I can't imagine it's a very large amount.
Well, let's
Of
not just
people.
go like going around, calling people undead blood sacks, because
I
I
said
sort of-
they're either blood sacks or undead.
what's wrong with Oh, okay.
I didn't say there was anything wrong with being undead. I just said they're either undead or blood sacks for the undead. For the vampires, not necessarily the undead. To be fair, we had 2 undead last night beat the shit out of us. So, we can probably anticipate that the undead that are not you are hostile.
Yeah, I mean, if they attack you guys, I'll definitely defend you.
Now, I wasn't suspicious before, but now
Yeah,
I'm definitely a
now I'm
little
concerned.
suspicious.
What?
Sorry, y'all.
I didn't think
I
we had
thought
discussed
the
that.
revelation of your daughter, well, your past self's daughter being here would make you a little more loyal, but maybe it's
I
done
mean-
the complete opposite.
Well, number one, that's not confirmed. And
I need a
don't know
DNA
how
test.
much more you need to confirm
Yeah,
it, but
for a
all
while.
right.
I mean, you can't blame the guy for not wanting to take on the role of a father when he doesn't know if it's really true or not.
Thanks, Teddy.
Unless
For the big
someone
help.
has
now
fabricated the memories.
That's what Bad Barry said. You can't hold a man down.
My God.
and now I have 2 kids with me here. That's crazy.
No,
so-
I'm not your kid, buddy.
we'll
So
just-
don't
we'll
even.
Bad Barry is not a good fucking role model. I need
Yeah,
you
no,
to know that right
Well, not
now.
anymore,
You
for
can-
sure.
Well, yeah,
Teddy,
he's
just
dead.
Forget everything Ben Barry tells you. Just forget what he taught you.
I don't know. He had some nuggets of wisdom I think I'm going to implement in my life.
It's not.
Uh,
That's not a good idea.
this is why you weren't meant to be on this
He
trip.
told me.
Yeah.
He told me a woman's true place in life.
Pray tell, what did he say?
Finish
Pray
that
tell.
sentence, Teddy. Finish that sentence, Teddy.
I think we all know. I think we all know.
We do.
Are you sure about that, Teddy?
Finish that sentence.
I'll grab him by the front of his shirt and hold him up. Are you sure about that, Teddy? Do you want to say what he said?
Yeah, I think we all know.
I'm gonna toss him to Goober and be like, you better take care of this one before he gets red-pilled.
You're on your own, kid. You're on your own. You should know better than that. I told you to forget what he said. You're on your own.
Ah, the
He said I
13-year-old
should look up
going
some-
incel.
Yeah.
Love it.
He said I should look up some guy called Andrew Tate. I don't know. Of speaker. Said it changed his life.
Teddy, please do me a favor. Just forget everything that Barry
high
said.
value males.
Look, listen.
He said I should start
gonna tell
investing
you
in
right
crypto as soon
now,
as possible.
No such thing as alphas. Just don't do it. Alphas don't exist, not even in wolf packs. So those
He said you'd
those
say that.
fuckers are full of shit.
Teddy,
You mean the animal handler?
I wipe my hands of this entire situation and discussion. You are on your own, my dude. You can bury your own grave. Dig your own grave, whatever the hell to say. Bury yourself, dig your own grave. Woof.
Did we get a long rest?
Yeah.
We did. Mister, I don't need to sleep.
I mean, I still need a long rest.
Do
Get
you
the
though?
spells back.
You didn't rest.
Mhm.
I'll settle down and start the ritual to get Luna back
Okay.
before we head off.
You'll
We just
see.
sit around for an hour.
You'll see.
Oh wait, no, it's ritual. Never mind. No spell slot cast.
You'll see Dieter kind of wake up and just be, so when do we get moving?
Bather or Kimmy?
No,
This
No
sounds
one's-
a new one.
no one's ever gonna hurt me again. The name is Klaus,
What?
and you'll see him just kind of
Oh
like.
man, another one.
Cloud. How many personalities we got now? Just
Uh,
5?
It's just me. Don't worry.
I think it's just like one really big one.
No one's ever gonna hurt him ever again.
Who's
Him.
him?
You're talking in the third
Are
person
you
now?
talking about Dieter?
Yeah, the little guy.
How are you better than Kimmy?
I'm not gonna have to hold back.
Were you holding back before?
The rest were.
The rest were. Oh, okay. Cool.
You got a real
Are
smooth
you
way
the
about you, buddy.
Jake Lockley of this fucking outfit? Is that what's happening?
Truck! Truck! You idiot!
What you know about alphas?
I said Jake Lockley, like Moon Knight.
Yeah. Remember
Oh,
when he like
oh.
switches back when he's
gotcha.
driving the truck and he drops the gun? Like,
I got you.
Oh
I've
no,
never
I don't
seen it.
remember
I
that
got you.
part.
I haven't seen that in a while. My bad.
no. Dieter couldn't handle it. Kimmy was holding back too much. As far as the other guy, he's just I don't know. Useless.
Jack, he was cool.
He's smart, but he's not anything in action. And it looks like we're gonna need me wherever we're going.
As long as
You know
you're
a
not
lot-
like scared like the other one, I think we'll be okay.
No. Not me.
You know a lot about killing vampires?
Yeah, you hit him hard enough, they go down.
I don't think so.
No.
Well,
That's-
but alright.
and I mean, there's a few steps in
But-
between, like after.
it's,
Yeah.
a little more, it's a little more nuanced than that.
Yeah.
But yeah, you hit them hard,
Ew.
sure. We'll
We'll
do
take care of the rest. Yeah. That's
Speaking
cool.
of, do we have strategies for handling vampires, or are we just hitting them until they fall down?
That's a good
Fire
question.
and Radiance will do better than most damage from what I can
Oh
tell.
yeah. Also,
Wooden
we
stakes,
can't
is that a
use
thing?
necrotic damage because it'll heal them.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
I don't know
Probably
about the
don't
wooden
use
stick
that.
thing, but we can try it.
Wooden stakes, is that a thing?
I mean, you tend to
Or is
stab
that
anything with,
propaganda?
with anything, it's gonna hurt him a little bit.
Propaganda.
Would
feel like
would
that's
any
big
of us who
vampire
dealt with
trying to clear
vampires and undead know about wooden stakes?
We've already done a roll for this.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys would
know.
know that stakes are one of the primary ways.
Oh, okay. All right, who's a good whittler? Let's
Do
get whittling.
crossbows not like bolts not count as stakes? Like what constitutes a stake?
Does it have to be
Wood.
all
Does it have to
wood?
be thick?
Like a sharp
Or,
piece
like,
of wood,
is there some
basically.
thickness?
It's got to be
Would
like a
crossbow
tapered
bolt not
situation.
be- Like if you made crossbow bolts without the arrow tip, like the metal
Without the
arrow
metal?
tip.
Bad Barry said it's all about the girth.
Teddy, I'm gonna need you to stop mentioning everything Badberry said.
What's
or
the
I'm gonna
kid?
slap you in the head.
I think stakes like technically need to be made from a cross.
Do they have to?
Oh,
Is that necessary?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure.
I'm not sure about that. We
so we have
don't
to make a
really have
cross
any
and then turn
crosses
it
here.
into stakes.
I mean, we got plenty of wood. We can make some right now.
I mean,
probably
would
has to be,
crosses
like-
have any significance in a fucking world without Christianity?
Oh, that's true.
Like, I don't know if that really applies here. Well, we did talk about Jesus in one of these fucking episodes, so maybe Christianity does exist.
Is there like specifications as to how you have to make a stake?
Yeah, does any runes need to be inscribed on them? I don't know.
I think those of us that have dealt with this would know.
No, I think you can just make them.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
Klaus is gonna go grab
who's a good
some.
whittler?
Klaus is gonna go grab like some wood.
There's a couple
He would-
trees around.
Anybody got wood carving as a skill?
I mean, it's not
It's
exactly super science, you know.
No, I mean, I could.
You say so, and you might try to make a stake. You might turn it into stick, or you know.
What are you saying, John?
I might be able to like just like push the ends into my body and let them dissolve away a little bit, and then pull them back out, and maybe carve that to a point. I don't know.
Are you sure that would
Phew.
work? Doesn't it
No
take
idea.
time?
I don't know. No, I. There's
Deidre,
only
aren't you
one way
doing a
to
ritual
find
right
out.
now? Are you still doing your ritual?
I'm
Yeah, can you
probably
do the
listening.
ritual in the cart while we ride?
Oh, what goes
If you
into
just
these
don't move-
rituals?
Do you have to draw anything on the ground or?
You
You
act
have
like
to,
we're losing
close your eyes
daylight
and
or something.
concentrate.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess we're
Is
not
it
really losing daylight.
Summon? Is there a spell for this? Like summon
Nope.
beast companion?
It,
Okay.
it is just a part of the
Homemade.
feature.
So do I need any like?
No, I don't think you need like to draw anything specific. It's just the ritual of
Making her.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta build a little owl bear out of sticks.
You gotta build an owlbear snowman.
Klaus is just gonna try to find some like the straightest branches and try to get those.
Give me a survival check.
Make sure you're making stakes and not pickets.
Survival. 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder how like really
find
long stakes
8.
fit in.
Nice. All right, I'll carry him back and be like, all right, we got plenty of ammo.
8. That's plenty. For a
Well-
whole town of vampires.
I imagine
we
you can
each
just
get our own.
right, yeah.
We each keep
Okay.
reusing
Yeah,
it.
no,
as a
Yeah.
weapon.
you can reuse them.
I'll take 2. I have a mage hand.
That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. All right. Well, should we-
We can just hold it in place and we can trick him into jumping into it.
Maybe. Can we get
Come
moving?
At me, and then they jump up on, and then you
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
yeah,
up.
yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I suppose could work.
Does anyone have any like attacks that push people away?
Besides
I gotta-
firebolt.
I got a spell that makes me teleport and leaves about a huge thunderous blow behind. I got
Oh
a
yeah, I've seen
spell
you do
that
that. That's awesome.
throws thunder into a area of people.
I'm
Darkness.
thinking if we had like if someone could like push somebody, you could just have your mage hand hold the stake behind them and they push them into the stake.
Well,
I got tentacle
anybody can
spell.
shove someone as an action, but
Tentacle
I
spell's
don't
not
have
gonna be good
anything
for this.
specifically.
Yeah, no.
Not like any attacks or anything.
I have a special thing called push, where when I hit a creature with an unarmed strike, I can deal damage and also push it 5 feet away from me.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
So, if I remember to use that.
That from proficiency with unarmed strikes?
I like a rogue.
Tavern
Oh
Brawler?
no, it's just a
Tavern Brawler.
2024 thing now.
Tavern Brawler?
Tavern
Yeah.
brawler.
Oh, these dag-nabbing 2024 rules.
You said we could use whatever!
Yeah,
Not everyone
I
can do
know.
that. You gotta have the specific subclass.
No,
What?
I have unarmed strike.
Tavern
shove.
brawler's
The
a tavern
target
brawler's a
must-
feat.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Oh, you have. Okay, it's a different. But from what I have, I can also do shove with an unarmed strike. Must succeed on strength or dex saving throw, and it can be pushed 5 feet away or made prone,
Yeah, that's
which
just a
is
shove.
new.
That's always been the shove action.
But you also get the damage, because shove normally doesn't give you damage, but if you do it as an unarmed strike with... Because that's what it looks like it's saying, because it's underneath unarmed strike. Oh wait, I guess there's 3 different options now. They're just classifying it as an unarmed strike,
I'm so confused.
and now
I don't
you
have-
have to
I
just
don't-
use an
I
unarmed
was like, I
strike
took my
roll
unarmed
to
strike
do
away.
a shove.
Because I'm
My
not gonna be
shove
unarmed striking
isn't
people.
listed under unarmed strikes. It's just actions and under actions in combat.
Did you do
I have-
2024?
I did. Oh, I did. Oh, I see. It's basically just
Yeah.
giving you rules for different unarmed strikes that you can do.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess it's instead of like.
So you can
because
either
before
damage, you
would
can grapple,
do-
or you can shove.
Yeah.
with the new
Before
unarmed
you would
strike.
do like contested like strength rolls before for shove, right? And now they're
Yeah.
just
Yes.
classifying it as you would roll as if you're doing an unarmed
Give you a
strike.
DC.
Yeah, but it wouldn't do damage if you're just doing shove.
Yeah.
It just gives you it.
So
it's
for
just showing,
shove,
I guess,
you're
It's
not
2024.
for shove. You're not doing anything. You're shoving someone, and they make a strength or dex save, and then you have a DC that they have to make.
Then why would it be under unarmed strike?
So you get the unarmed strike. You get one of those options when you do an unarmed strike. You can either damage, you can grapple, or you can shove.
Oh, you make an attack roll. Okay.
Oh, I
The
guess
others don't
okay.
say that.
So that it's making it if you have 2 attacks per action, you could hit someone with an axe and then shove them.
Right.
It
or
turns it
grapple
into
them and then hit them. Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes it
Oh.
from just being an
Taking
action.
It's just
full
it's just
part of the attack.
elaborating. Yeah.
That's cool.
Because most of the times people wouldn't do that because it wasn't an attack action; it was just an action. So now being an attack action, you could hit someone with an axe and then shove them. Now,
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
Wow. Interesting.
Confusing the shit out of me. I barely had the original rules, man.
I
This is asking a
think
lot.
I think the tavern brawler thing is something different. It's something.
yeah,
you
that's
get
completely
Yes.
different.
Yes, that is from that's from 2024, but it's under that feat. Yeah.
All right, well, who's ready to go fuck up some vampires?
Who wants to make an Arcana check to turn these branches into stakes?
Let's go to war.
I'm busy.
Make you. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Y'all have fun.
All right, kid, show me what you got.
Okay, I'll do it. Sure.
Yeah, he's
Let's see.
more
You
magical
got
than I
this
am.
done.
I'm not your son.
I
He's
know.
so
I'm just messing with you.
Ah,
Trying to see if I have anything. I don't think so. So we got a +1 coming over here, buddies.
Oh shit! Maybe you're not more
I got-
magical than I am.
that's what I got.
I got a -1, so
Oh, can I help? Can I help him? Can I help him? Can I help
Can I
him?
help my brother?
I want to help.
Nobody's
Can I
helping me.
help my
Get out of
brother?
here. Get out of here. I'm shaving these down.
I don't think you're doing a very good job.
Can I help him?
No,
I don't care. I don't
You
care. This
have-
is my
if you
thing. You
wanted
told me
to
to do
help.
it.
you had the option to offer help before the roll was made.
Can I be lucky?
You can be lucky.
Okay.
Teddy, I think you need stop just chopping them down. You got to make a
Stop
point.
talking to me! Stop talking to me! Now it's better.
From these 8 branches, Teddy, you make a single stake.
Oh.
All right, here we
God.
go. Who wants the best one? I call this one Mr. Stabby. The other ones, we got Sir Stabs a lot. We got Piney McStab, and then there's
Teddy, this one's just a smaller stick.
Shoots McGee. Yeah, that one got away from me. That just called out little shoot.
We got a lot to work on with you, kid.
Well, you told me to do it. You should have. If you wanted it better, you should have done it yourself.
I know I shouldn't have turned my back on you. That's
I
my.
knew you weren't an alpha. It just walks away.
Oh.
You're gonna see Klaus kinda like-
God.
A little bit of smoke comes out of his nostrils. She's like,
Teddy is fast tracking his way onto my hate list.
well, he's definitely not going to be my lieutenant.
Jesus.
All
I
right, shall we?
take out one of my arrows. What do you say?
Spoken for.
Smoking.
Get in line, pal.
Spoken for.
Oh.
I'm gonna take out one of my arrows and see if I can fashion it into some sort of pointy stake because it's already halfway there. I don't know.
Okay, you want to make some stake arrows? Okay. Give me an Arcana check.
Okay.
That will be snapping the arrowhead off and sharpening it.
It's an 11.
I will remind you.
Not
you have
so easy, is it?
I will.
inspiration,
Yeah, I do. I do. And what is that? An extra what?
an extra roll.
Well, that would be a natural 20
Hey.
plus 3.
You
Plus
can
23.
turn as many of your remaining arrows as you want into workable stakes.
Solid. I have how many arrows do I have? I have 20 arrows, so I'm gonna go ahead and just turn all of them into stakes.
Oh, nice. Good job, Hoover. Now you just got to
Hey.
aim for the heart.
Yep, they will only work fired from a bow
Cool, I got one of those.
or crossbow. You have a crossbow.
Yeah. No, I have a I
Is
have
it
a
a bow?
short bow, and I have a magical light crossbow, but I can.
Well,
can
that
I
makes its own
use
ammo,
it?
right?
It does, but I don't want to use the magical.
Yeah, that's right. it because it heals them. Got it. Yep.
Can I use? my
Oh,
short
right,
bow?
right.
You can use your normal bow. Yes.
Okay, solid. Great. That was my goal.
Yeah. Okay.
It was my plan the
If
whole
you
time.
guys want to try and get some more hand stakes, you can try to get some more branches.
Did
Try
somebody
again.
say ham steaks? I could eat.
I mean, I just got some horse steaks still, but
Once I'm finished with the ritual, I will
I'll try.
quickly jump on helping
Yeah.
make steaks.
I'll try.
'Cause after
Yeah.
seeing
She's
the mess,
just
of what is
furiously
happening,
watching while still in her ritual. Like, can't do anything. I'll call you Little Stabber.
I would say you guys would get one more stake check before the ritual completes.
You
Alright.
can be Stabby Robinson.
I'll try to find some more stakes or some more sticks.
Okay. Survival.
Yup.
You could be Earth, Wind, and
12?
12.
Yeah.
You get 2.
All right. I only found 2 this time. You might want to help me.
yeah, I'll
Oh,
look for some sticks.
Okay. You can roll Arcana at advantage to try and turn them into stakes.
Okay.
I was gonna say I can also help, but
What we need is a giant pencil sharpener.
I rolled an 18 minus 20, 17.
Maybe you shouldn't be.
Oh wait, are you rolling? Okay.
I thought that's what you said.
Oh,
I
I
said-
thought he told Cagney to roll at advantage.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, he already rolled, so
No. What
No,
was
that's
your
how it
roll?
works.
I roll.
I
I
was
rolled.
going to find sticks.
Oh, well, I rolled.
Oh, okay.
I rolled 2 14s plus 1 for 15.
15?
Yeah.
You get a steak.
That's a pretty good
What?
one. I only got 2 sticks, and so
Oh, I
and
got
then
one
you
with
get
an 8.
17. You find 5 sticks.
I got 5 sticks. Let's see.
nice.
See if I can make these into some steaks.
Can I help him knowing
Sure.
that what he's doing?
Oh, look at that.
I'll
Father and daughter bonding time.
I don't know. A natural 20.
Hey.
Okay.
Did I roll it advantage?
They work so well together.
Or
You get 5 steaks from that.
I got
I
5
will-
steaks. 5 steaks. Who wants some steaks?
Oh,
All right, don't worry. I got
I'm good.
Stabby McStabberson over here. I'm good.
I'll take an extra one.
And each time a steak is reused, it has a 20% chance of breaking. Because it is.
Is that a nat 1?
20% chance? So.
Nat
yeah.
1, right?
You roll a D100, and if you get
Yeah.
Or is
20.
No, that'd be a 5 or lower.
or
yeah,
5
5
or
or
lower.
lower.
Yeah, and then what? 40? What's 40%?
It doesn't go up. It's just
Oh,
20%.
okay, gotcha.
too much math.
Yeah, that's too much math. I will stick with the 20%. Four or lower.
So what do we got? I got 20 bows that I turned into wooden stakes I can shoot. What else do you guys have?
I got-
Teddy has 1 stake. Not Dieter. Klaus, whatever the hell your name is now. You got 2.
I guess I have 4 because I gave one to.
Klaus.
Klaus, okay, so you got 4, you got 2. Does Deidre have any? Does she need some?
Deidre
Okay,
finishes her ritual.
Here, Deidre, I got you a steak.
Oh, all right, thank you.
Hey, Deidre,
Take one. What?
Do-
you can do that
Do you
shillelagh
need-
shillelagh thing, right?
3 stakes? Should she have 2?
I sure can.
Can you sharpen that one of the ends of it?
With my staff.
Yeah.
Won't
I
that
don't
mess
think
up?
it would be a staff anymore.
Well, if you turn it into
It would be a
shillelagh
spear.
and then sharpen one of the ends, that would be like a stake, right? Just a really big one.
I think a shillelagh is a blunt object.
That's why I said if you sharpen it.
Sure is.
Wait, what was that motion?
If you sharpen it, kid.
Would I know if trying to
Yeah,
sharpen
but-
the end of my staff would kind of mess with the magical properties or some shit? Like having one end as a
You can roll an
spear and
Arcana
one
check.
end as bludgeoning? Like,
Is your
I
staff
don't know.
magical?
Yeah.
Well, then you can't.
I don't think you can stab it
Yeah.
or whittle it.
That's 10. Fuck if I know.
You're not sure, but you. That fear is very real because that
Yeah.
is your staff. Without that staff, no more magic.
Look, I
Oh.
think I'm the
Forgot
most
them.
accustomed to fighting these fucking things with all my radiant. I think I'll be okay.
That's fair.
That's true.
I'll have
Yeah.
this
You got
stick,
radiance.
I'll have my other stuff. The fire will be good, Klaus. I think what we've got to worry about most is you, Goober. Obviously, you can't use your crossbow with that ammunition.
No, but I turned my other quiver, my quiver
Right.
full of arrows. I turned those into stakes, so I got 20 of those.
Yes. All I'm saying is that you, John, I don't think you've got anything that will cause more harm except for the stakes. Just normal slashing and stuff like that.
Well,
You don't have
John,
any extra like elemental damage with your attacks, right?
I just no, I got my axes. so-
John might be actually the secret weapon here.
Why is that?
Yeah, he can't be bit.
He has no blood,
Right.
so if they bite him, do they?
Actually-
If they, John, if you get bit by something, does it even hurt you?
Can we put
I mean-
vampire poison in John? And that way,
Yeah,
if they
I
try
mean-
to suck him, then vampire poisoned.
Oh, you know what? What if I just did we burn all the vampires we already killed? Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
They
Wait.
immediately turn into ash.
Yeah.
What if we just
The only
load?
thing is, if something is already alive, not a vampire or not undead already, and it dies, we have to burn it, like actively burn it.
Right.
Okay, I was gonna
Vampires
say I
just
could just.
poof.
What
I
if
was
we?
gonna say I could just fill my body with vampire blood, so if they try to bite me, they're poisoned.
I was gonna say, what if we just load you up with tons of garlic too?
I mean,
I think that's a urban legend. I don't think that one's real.
Oh, if
Right,
Blake
yeah.
actually does anything to
I
them?
think that's that old
That's
wives'
fine.
tale that they used to tell children so they would eat their garlic.
Yeah, that one's a myth.
I was gonna make another point. So, like, since we are just baking steaks and stuff, do we want to protect our horses' necks somehow?
Ooh, that's a good
Mm.
idea.
Right.
Their bodies, can't they just bite into any part of them?
Oh, that's fair.
That's
Maybe we should
fair.
just leave the horses a little bit away from the city and
Well,
move
yeah.
on foot.
Maybe we should leave them outside
Yeah.
the city.
Yeah, but
Otherwise,
what if
we'll
they
have
died to
nothing to-
what if they died to natural predators and then come looking for us? Because we left them to die.
All right, look. Either
Well,
way,
it's
they're gonna
either
be in.
that or they get turned.
Right.
We need something
Yeah.
to carry back the coffin and the cart,
Oh,
so there's a better chance of them surviving out there, right?
yeah, I think so.
I'll stay with them. I can stay with them.
Right.
I'll guard.
Idea?
I'll guard the
I don't know if that's a good
horses.
idea. I don't know if that's a good idea.
Me and
Oh,
Mr.
I don't-
Magic Well, we'll do it.
I don't know if that's a good idea.
Yeah.
so
smart, Teddy.
Thanks, Magic Well. Says out loud.
Look, these vampires
Talk to
probably
himself again.
bring in any of the outsiders that come into the village. We could feasibly feign like we're unknowing outsiders. Possibly. She might
You
have
could also
already
get put
warned
into,
them,
like,
but
A pen.
Anybody else notice all the crows?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
pointed
Uh,
those
there's
out when I
about-
woke up.
There's about 20 now.
What?
Oh, there's 20.
I didn't know those crows.
I think it's safe to assume that maybe they know we're already here.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
were talking about this earlier.
This was like an
Shoo,
hour ago. Now
shoo,
there
crows.
there were like
Shoo.
6.
We should probably get
Shoo.
moving.
Shoo, crows. And he's just like running
Penny.
around.
I'll try and hit
Shoo,
some with my
shoo,
whip.
crows.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll, John.
Gonna do like animal handling to try to shoot them.
You can attempt it.
30.
That'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
4. Shoo,
They
crows.
just
Shoo,
continue to look
Shoo.
at you.
shoo. Get my mage hand up there.
Shoo crow, don't bother me.
Uh,
crow.
That's 6 points of damage, and any crow I
You
hit, there's
see
E.
one turn into just dust.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're
There goes
dusty
one.
crows.
Yeah. I'll
Does
just.
that
I'll,
mean-
I'll try to keep whipping then.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll start starry wisping. At
I'll start blasting them. Pew pew.
Once the
One goes down.
threats have begun,
Oh boy.
you see more than 100 crows that you did not see take off from the trees and fly in the direction of the village.
Lord.
Oh,
Lordy,
dear.
Lordy.
fuck.
That's a lot
They
of
definitely
crows.
know we're here.
Can,
They
I take,
definitely
can
know
we
we're here.
take out a few at the very least?
Yes. For
Deidre,
sure.
I don't think it's gonna make a difference.
Yeah, if I know what I know about magics, I'm sure they were watching us through the crows.
From what I could tell,
Gooba, is he
Those are
good?
force forcibly turned into crows, so that's probably some of their familiars. It will be thinning the herd, not by much, but some is better
well,
than none.
They know we're coming from this way, so maybe we go around and come from the other side.
When I said familiar, I meant like the find familiar spell.
Yeah.
I asked you that.
Yeah,
You
and
said
that
it was someone forcibly turned into a crow.
which technically the find familiar spell is.
But they don't turn into
No,
a
it's
human.
Spirit. Yeah, like it's not people turned into crows.
I didn't say it was a person. I said it was some kind of being, because they are fey, infernal, or celestial spirits that are forcibly
Find
turned
familiars,
into an animal.
Basically, you're grabbing a spirit from that plane and making it your companion.
What the fuck is this spell, and why is it so normalized? Jesus. Okay, well.
Usually you're
then, if
befriending
that's
it
the
and not
case,
abusing it.
Yeah.
Usually, but those are vampires who
Oh,
probably
you
are.
gotta
abusing
Does that mean if we
Mm.
kill one that it just reappear that they'll just make
Yeah,
another
they'll be
one?
able
Or
to make another one.
okay, so
They were
there's
probably,
really
and
no
like
point.
Teddy said, they were probably looking through their eyes to watch
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
But
So that-
100,
Does that mean that was like
100
100
people watching
vampires?
this at one time? That's
Looking at
wild.
us?
Actually,
Truly wild.
How
100
far
different
is the
vampires?
village right now?
From you guys, it's about a 2 days walk.
Listen, I don't know if
Wait.
subterfuge is the way to go. I think we go in guns blazing.
Wait, Deidre,
Yes.
I'm not really a magic person, but how far do you have to be able to use a familiar?
Within
For me, it has to be 100 feet from me.
Cast is
I
gonna.
don't
You can
communicate
you can,
beyond that.
yeah, but you
The
can still like.
connection is no
give it
longer
commands.
feasible. No. Can't give
So-
it commands if you can't telepathically tell it what to do beyond 100 feet for me.
Find familiar. You can talk to them only up to 100 feet. You can still warg into them no matter how far they are. That doesn't have a distance. It does
Okay.
not specifically say.
Okay.
Makes no fucking sense. Like, oh man.
Yeah,
alright,
you can't.
Well,
You can't talk to them anymore, but you can still look through their eyes.
Yeah.
And if you gave them a command to go do something, then you could just watch them as they do it once they leave your range.
Yeah, to the best of their ability. Okay.
if that's the case, then I'm gonna cast it real quick and have my crow follow theirs.
Okay.
Blend in. Ooh.
Oh, crows!
No.
No, just kidding. Just kidding. Look out! There's a crow, y'all. There's another one.
Technically, crow is not on the list, but I mean Raven is. So like,
Yeah. Raven, Crow,
yeah.
they're all corvids.
Yeah, and I'll send it off with the group of crows so that when we start to get close, I'll be able to kind of use it to our advantage, hopefully.
Nice.
Cool.
You guys, they know we're here. So do we want to sort of change up? You think it's a possibility to change like where we enter the city?
Can we? Is that a choice?
I don't know how it. I don't know.
We need our map person. Where's our map person? Where'd they go?
The two map people are out of their desks.
I know.
I'd say we go in and just pull the old wise dwarfen rule of DeVito.
Oh,
Got it. Okay.
So,
I
that's
thought
okay with
that's where
me.
he was going, but I wasn't.
You know, I've heard stories of Dwarven DeVito, and I really want to meet the guy.
You know, Teddy, I don't know if that's our best option. I really don't. I'm not sure.
See, you said that, and I thought this.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we could totally just like crawl under the city and come up somewhere. I guess that's an option too.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Wick almost, well, bit the cat, but not really. So we had to deal with that. Something
What
about
in the world?
food. I think he softly bit her head, and yeah, we had to get on for that. But she's fine. There's no blood. It
Yeah, he wasn't trying to
blood,
hurt her.
it's
He
more
was
of
just
a
like, "Give me
bit,
food."
I guess.
Shit.
What did we miss? Sorry, it was kind of hard to hear.
I was asking if there was if you think that there's a different way we could enter the city than straight on like we're going.
I mean, do we have a map of the city?
We have a map, but it's a very vague map of the area, not the city itself.
Wait, Deidre, you can do that high up sea thing, right?
I can, yes, but it is an eternal night.
Well, what if we get close to the city? You said you saw fire and stuff, right?
Yes, I did.
So if we get closer, we can at least get some kind of recon, and you have the crow, so...
Oh yeah, and then I can just ride the carts into the city, and they think it's all of us, but you guys are somewhere else.
But then
mean-
you'll be alone. It's not
Yeah.
very...
I mean, you know. they
How are you
can't
gonna protect the horses?
Well, I mean, some sacrifices I think will have to be made.
We need the fucking horses.
We
to
need
get
at
this
least
shit
2 of
home.
them to pull the stuff
mean-
home.
Listen, if we kill all the vampires, then there's no threat. We can take as long as we need.
You think we're gonna kill all of them?
Well, it's either that or we go in without them knowing we're there. It's one or the other, right?
We don't know.
Well, I mean, what's the other option?
Literally, we have no idea what's going on in there. It could be anything.
Yeah, but alright, so it's either we go in and fight or we go in undetected. But so is there another option?
No.
I don't think if we make a plan, it's gonna go any way that we think it's gonna go regardless. So we might as well just do something. They know we're coming.
Yeah. I'll say we do some recon first, then figure out what we want to do.
So then we'll have to kill all of them. Because they won't stop.
Probably.
I'm fine with that. Let's go.
Yeah, so I think some sacrifices will have to be made. And I'm okay with that being the horses and not us.
As we get closer, I can use Pass Without a Trace to kind of keep us hidden more. Might be able to slink about to get the recon. And with the crow in there that I sent, I should be able to get some information.
Yeah, so we could be a little more sneaky. So we go in thinking, trying not to be seen first, right?
Right. And if we
Oh,
are
okay.
seen, then we just deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
So we could send an empty cart and I just come with you guys.
Good. Good.
Would that be useful though, or would that just be a waste?
Distraction. And these people are still functioning, so they might take tools and things like that. They might still want real horses for their own means. They probably, have other uses for them. Maybe as blood bags. You never know. They might survive.
You could have your owl bearer thing sort of lead the cart in.
Horses through.
Yeah.
That might be a little suspicious.
Let's
Why
get some.
would an owl bear be leading horses?
Let's get some recon
Just-
first.
Yeah, just tie the owl bear to the cart like it's pulling it.
Instead of the horses?
Along with them.
Okay. That. Sure. I mean,
just because I think that Albert is smarter, if we want to send it alone, it's be able to, listen to what you say easier.
Is there a range on East Companion? That different from Familiar?
That is different from Familiar. They are their own thing. You cannot see through their eyes. You can give them commands, but they are verbal commands. So you can't, like, telepathically.
I don't... It's probably not gonna work like that. Luna kind of needs to hear me in order to follow my commands. But, I mean, I could give her the command to go through town for a certain ways and stop. But then I wouldn't want to lose her as well. Because she could be a boon in the fight. If we need to fight.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm just coming up with spitballing here, so.
Ooh. I could shapeshift into a draft horse and lead them in.
Now we're talking. Now we're thinking.
I
What?
could wild shape. I could wild shape into a draft horse to lead them in and get some recon. I don't know how I would tell you guys, but it's an option.
Can you
might eat
do
me.
that to any of us?
No, only myself. Not that high level. I'm not like Mills. I can't fucking turn our entire party in. I need like 10 more levels for that. But then I wouldn't be able to use Pass Without a Trace on everybody, if that were the case. So, we have options. I really think that if we overthink this, it's never going to go to plan.
I agree, but I mean, some sort of plan might be nice.
We've got 2 days to talk about it.
Yeah,
Let's
We
instead
keep
of
also
going.
just
still don't know exactly what we're looking at when we get there.
yeah,
Right.
just 100 crows.
Once we get closer, I'll look through my crow that I've sent with them. See what we can glean from that. And if we can get any useful information, then hopefully that will help us get in. We can formulate plans as we go. We have
Yes.
a few options that we can resort to if we need to, but it's all speculation right now.
Let's go.
Might get attacked tonight for all we fucking know. They might come to us if we plan too much. They just might, swarm us before we even get to the fucking city. For all we know. And I think we're probably on the cart talking and shit as we're
Okay.
formulating plans.
Gotcha. Who wants to make the travel check?
Oh, it's just a D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who hasn't done a travel check in a while?
I think me.
Patty?
Oh, Teddy.
Trust Teddy.
Yeah, it's because we don't let underage people drive the cart. So
Daedra's always driving the cart, probably.
I mean, I can check.
Or wait, do you have land vehicle proficiency or whatever? Wait, nope, 2024, that doesn't exist anymore.
I'll roll.
But Daedra has cartographer's tools.
Caitlin, do you want to roll?
Sure. Let me clear some space so I can get a good roll in here. Okay, just a straight D20?
Yup.
14.
14. Your travel goes without incident. In fact, you make great headway and reach the castle wall or the town walls by what you would consider end of day.
Nice.
We booking it.
How far outside the wall are we?
If you're wanting to stay within the tree line, then you would be about a mile out.
There's a mile of clear space between the tree line and the wall?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. I thought we should stay inside the tree line for now.
By probably a reason for it.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good defense.
Probably.
Yeah, it's smart.
Is it new clearing?
No, you don't see like stumps or anything.
I was told they turned it. It's been cleared long. They turned it into fields and everything between.
I mean, we have no idea how long they've been here. I mean, does anybody know how long? I mean, I have no idea. Could be years.
If somebody wants to give me a perception check plus a history check, you can find your answer to that question.
So,
John,
do you
would
mean?
have no idea.
I'll try.
I was gonna say I'm decent at both, but
Perception plus what?
Shit.
History.
Shit.
so as in do both or do one roll and
Do-
add the.
Do both.
Okay.
So that's an 18 for perception,
Okay, you can definitely see the stones.
and 17 for history.
That's a
Wonderful.
a 13 for perception, but a nat 20 on history.
You a little bit harder to see, but what you can see. All right, I'll give it to both of you because you both rolled exceptionally.
was gonna
These
say, I got it.
look ancient. I mean, you're probably looking at the first intact, pre-shattering architecture that you've ever seen.
Deidre, you see what I see?
It looks
Ancient.
right.
Do you think this place survived the shattering?
Survived is a bit of a strong fucking word there.
Well,
It's
within
certainly still standing for the most part. They may have retrofitted a lot of this or built it back up.
I mean, I don't really know of
Maybe
many.
there was a protection on it.
I don't really know of many
Of some
records that survived in this area before the shattering. So, oh, do you want to do your familiar thing out there and see if we can get any recon?
Oh yeah, see what you can see.
I'm gonna have to get a lot closer for that, but I have a
Well, you can look through their eyes, right?
not right now. I don't think.
Yeah.
I
you
need
should
to
be
be
able to.
closer.
You just can't command them.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
The warging does not have a distance. The telecommunications does.
Okay, then I will attempt to look through the crow's eyes.
And spell casting, because you can do touch spells through your familiar if they're in the distance,
Right,
which is cool.
Right.
Yes, very true. Very true. Very poggers. Very pog chain.
That one, the touch spell does require it to be within
Within
100
100.
of you.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
That's what I was saying.
That's what he was saying. You see your raven is in an apiary.
Right.
Surrounded by hundreds of other crows and corvids.
They seem to have a large apiary for all these crows that they've sent out after us.
Oh, like,
can't-
and they're all in there.
Yes.
Oh, are there any three-eyed ones?
What? Three-eyed ravens?
Yeah,
Can they-
Just
The
ask
League
me.
of Legends thing.
Can you see anything outside of the aviary?
Yeah, I'll like have it try to look out the window or down or wherever there's other
Mm.
stuff.
Unfortunately, cannot command it this far out. It is just fulfilling your last command, which is blend in.
But like it's probably moving its head around and stuff, right? So I'd probably be able to like it's probably looking around at everything.
For the most part, it will like perk up whenever it hears something, but for the most part, it's just chilling.
Okay. I'll come back through and be like, I can't tell it to do anything from this distance, so I
I-
have
We'll give you this. You can desummon and resummon it to you, and then have it fly back to where it was, and
And
give it
look
a
through
new
its
command
eyes
on
as
its
it
way.
goes.
Exactly. That is something,
Okay.
because that is one of the perks of Find Familiar, is being able to desummon it and resummon it as a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that then. I'll have it come back to me, and then. The
Oh, hiya,
command-
boss!
Hello.
Is this a
Hopefully-
Fae, Celestial, or Fiend?
I feel like with the whole moon motif going on, it'd probably be a celestial.
Okay. Just so I know.
Right. I will. I hope it wasn't too crazy going back there, but I'm gonna have to send you back.
Fine, they're just a bunch of birds.
Well, there might be more than that. On
Oh
this
yeah,
next
there's some
journey.
pretty scary people.
Right. How many did you see on your way there?
On the way there? Oh, man. I mean, as far as spooky people, yeah, there's a lot of, too many to count, really, in the town. But, like, if you're talking in the building where all the other birds were, then, there were 3.
Only 3 in the apiary. Alright.
Yeah, this one lady, she came out into the middle of it after we all got back and was like, good job, my pets.
Right. Alright. I highly doubt they're all hers.
I don't know.
That's strange. What I'm gonna have you do now is
Okay,
I'm gonna have you fly through the town
okay.
so I can look through your eyes and get kind of a familiarity with the town, and I'll try to have you be stealthy about it,
Okay.
considering all of the other.
Well,
all the other
blackbirds at
birds-
night.
Yes, but were all the other birds in there, or were they being sent out periodically?
Some were there a lot, and then some were coming in and out.
Alright, so you shouldn't stand out too much.
Oh, I
But-
should also probably mention, I heard that one lady talk about something like a show.
A show.
Yeah, she mentioned something about a show and a grand welcome.
Right. Probably something for our arrival. Did she say who the show was for?
New friends.
Or for us, probably.
I don't know.
Alright. Unless there's anything anything else, I'll probably send you on your way, and
Oh,
I'm gonna get like, oh, yes,
oh,
right, yes.
yeah. There was one other thing I saw. There was a little, okay, bear with me. And he's like gesturing with his wings. He's like, kind of goes on the ground. Yeah, that's what you all hear, but like you were hearing it like straight. With their beak, they kind of draw like a square, like, and then like put like little squares inside of the square, like what you can imagine to be like some kind of plaza.
Okay,
And then
like a courtyard area.
yeah, or just like an
Or like
open
an
area
arena.
that
Yeah,
like you would see like a market, but like without the stalls.
gotcha. Okay.
And he draws like this big circle in the middle. He's like, there was a lady, there, and she was struggling.
Struggling like she was in chains or bound of.
Rope? No, chains. Yeah, chains are
Oh.
metal, right?
They are, yes.
Okay, yeah, chains. They had her on a big pile of wood.
Oh, that doesn't bode well. What did she look like? Did you recall? Could you
Oh.
see?
Yeah. She look. I mean, she was kind of pretty, but also kind of spooky. She had hair. I think it was black. Hard to tell. It's dark.
True.
She was kind of pale. She had a red dress on.
Is it our mom?
And she didn't have no shoes.
That sound like Ireland
Yeah.
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah,
From the
faintly.
description.
Oh, yeah. The general pale black hair, red dress. I mean, with as many people that are in this town, it
Yeah.
could be.
Could be a lot of them. But I'm thinking punishment of some sort for letting us escape. Or having the puppet master die. Alright. When you go through town, gotta keep an eye on that and see if anyone comes to check on her or tries to talk or say something about it so that we can know if maybe it's a sacrifice or something like that.
Okay.
Yes, as you go through town, I know it's gonna be there's a lot of people, but anything important referring to us,
Mhm.
new friends, as they said, probably referring to
mhm.
us, let me know, and
Mhm.
anything to do with her and the show. And also keep an eye out for other entrances into the city.
Oh, okay. I did see. Okay, got it. And he makes an even bigger, like his kind of makes a bigger beak, like outer rim of what you can tell is the city perimeter.
I love this
Is-
crow. This crow is great.
Hey.
So helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah, Goober, this crow is an artist.
As he's
Fantastic.
doing that, I'm gonna take out some parchment and my cartographer's tools to start making my own map of the city and following what the crow is saying.
Okay. He's like, all right, so you got this one here. And he,
This
and
crow's
he, like,
awesome.
Makes an X. It's like, they got some, it's like 4 people there.
Or
And then,
guards, you think?
maybe, I don't know.
Alright.
I don't really know what a guard is.
That's fair. I just doubt this place gets many visitors, so they might be lax.
And then there's one over here. So there's essentially like a compass. There's 4 entrances, 4 compass points.
Which one are we closest to?
I would say you would be closest to the western entrance.
Western end. So, are we more southwest or northwest?
You were more west northwest.
West, okay. So we would have been coming from that direction, a northwestish kind of area.
Mm-hmm. And then there's all the little buildings, and he's gonna draw another circle. And that's kind of where all the little buildings are, between the outside and that one. Right?
The little buildings?
Mm-hmm.
As in there's like a space between this outer wall and the actual town? Is there a wall on the inside?
No. There. It looks like, I don't have a lot to compare this to. Just like buildings, you know how like how buildings are. Because in the center there's a big building,
Alright,
and then there's small buildings
around it.
towards the wall, and then outside of the big building is a really open area.
That plaza you were talking about.
That
Right.
one.
So that big building is in the middle of that plaza, and then around that plaza there's a bunch of smaller buildings to the wall. Alright. Did it seem like all of the buildings were inhabited, or maybe they're all in the big building?
There was light coming from them.
All of them?
A lot of them.
Alright.
You could hear people chit chat.
Okay. This is all very good information. I'm still gonna have you go through so I
Oh,
can
yeah,
copy
sure.
down.
That's all I could gather the first time.
Right. As you go through, I'll see through your eyes and I'll start making a more concrete map about this as you start. And you eavesdrop on people and conversations. And you said the bound lady is in the plaza, right?
Mm-hmm.
Towards which entrance? North, south,
We're
east, or
right
west?
in the center.
Of the big building? Or-
Outside of it.
So,
In the
if
center
big
of the
building
plaza.
is in the center of the plaza, the big building, right?
The big building is not in the center. It's a little above the plaza. So it's the big building is the middle point. And then there's little buildings all around it, out to the walls, except for this big plaza right below it.
Okay, so the plaza is more south.
Mm-hmm.
Gotcha. Okay, I think I see what you're saying now. And I'm making a small map in real life, and
And with your perception
with the
earlier as well,
cartographer's
you
tools.
can tell that the big building he is talking, you can see a large castle inside of the confines of this wall.
In the plaza, did it look like they were starting to decorate or anything for this big show?
What is decorate?
Don't worry about it. I'll look it through your eyes and I'll see for myself.
Got it. Then you'll tell me what a decorate is.
It is like fancy, shiny things for a special occasion.
Oh, there's fancy, shiny stuff all over the place.
What do you mean? Like coins or...
There's a couple people walking. They had like baskets of stuff, and they were throwing stuff, and it was
rolling
shiny
stuff?
and
Did it
sparkly.
look like...
And then that big building that had, I mean, it's like a lot. Even as part of the building, there's shiny stuff.
Are they in... Oh, I don't... Do crows see in color? I think they do.
This is a celestial, and
celestial.
he for sure does.
Were there multiple colors, or was it more like... And I'll point to like some of the medals on our party members, like silver, gold, that kind of stuff.
Definitely that
More like
color.
this.
And he points
Why is
out the
he
gold.
pointing at us? Now, why is that crow pointing at him?
And he's like just like pointing with wings. It's just like
Definitely gold.
Very animated.
definitely that color. Some of that color, and he points at John.
Like the green.
Some of that color, and he points at Dieter.
Alright, alright.
He's pointing at me.
James.
Some of that color, and he points at like Teddy's like blue tunic.
Alright. You have a fine taste. Any of the... she'll point to her own fur that's white and be like, any of that.
Well, I mean, it's kind of everywhere.
I meant at the shinies.
Not shiny, just like falling from the sky.
Oh, yeah, the snow. Right. I was more looking like diamonds colored.
No.
No. Okay.
Also, those tend to be clear.
They can be frosted white, and they also
can
reflect
be.
the colors of their surroundings, and there's a lot of snow, so it'd be reflecting the white.
Unless it's with other stuff. It
That's
is
true.
also a prism.
Yeah, I wonder what they are
Some of
talking
them.
about. They seem pretty intense.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of like motioning and.
They must be making a great
drawing.
plan.
Hopefully, like, geez, this has been going
What's
on for a
that
while.
guy's deal? I really don't like that guy. He points over at Dieter.
I think it's best you don't worry about
He's
it.
pointing at me again.
It's not much we can do about it. They kind of happened on accident, from what I
Oh.
understand.
That guy reeks of sulfur.
Yes, he does.
This bird seems
especially
seems cool.
Yesterday. If you want to get out of it, by all means, if there's nothing left, you can start flying around.
Got it.
And come
Oh.
back to me after you're done. Come back to me after you're done.
Okay. Well, when done? When is you like stops midair? He's like, when is done?
After you explore the whole city. From the
So
top.
I gotta. Okay, got it. He flies up.
Are there any
Yeah, and
crows
I'll-
around us?
Yo, Deidre, what was that all about?
That's
you wanna
cool,
give us a
bud.
rundown? Because we're all just in the dark here. Just come.
Yeah, you-
Like
I
what?
saw a map. I saw you
Yeah.
draw a map.
You were calling for like an
Drawing
hour.
stuff?
Yeah, there
Point
is
this shit.
there is currently a map in the snow.
You guys were making a plan because he was pointing at us. Like, so what's my
I
part?
sure
What's
hope
what I
so.
need to
Did
do?
you get anything useful? Because that was a real long conversation.
Seems like
What
seems
we
seems,
got?
seems like it likes me.
Are you
I
all
don't know.
done? So I can tell ya.
Yep.
All right. And I'll kind of have a split attention because I am looking through its eyes and have this map in front
You
of me.
can still have your ears work.
Okay. So I was able to get quite a bit of information from him. This map I've got here is of the town itself. There's this large plaza with a bound woman in it. She looks to be similar to the other vampires. I'm suspecting it might be Irulan, like maybe she got in trouble for letting us escape. But the crow said that there will be a great show for our new friends, probably in reference to us.
Great.
That they're
Great.
getting ready for. Probably has something to do with the lady on the pyre. There's lots of shiny things all about town. I've kind of got a vague description of the area.
Which,
And
as you're seeing it in real time, the little buildings are homes, taverns, run-of-the-mill city stuff. The shinies, confetti.
Confetti.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does the confetti look fresh? Like it was just laid.
You see people. You see like people walking with baskets,
okay.
throwing confetti.
All right. All right.
Wait, this sounds like they're like. Are you sure all the people here are like bad people?
And I'm seeing them. Do they look like spooky, pale, pallid, vampire-like,
Mm-hmm.
or familiar-like?
Yes, for sure.
From what I can tell, yes, they all look like either the familiars we ran into or vampires.
Oh, okay,
They're
well,
very
I'm
pale.
just making sure because the lady we just fought is tied up and they're all throwing confetti, so it seems like they're on
Like
the
I
same
said,
side as us.
it's only. I'm only saying that as theory. I don't know exactly if it's her, because there's probably a lot of people like her in the town, possibly.
Okay.
And as he gets closer to that in real time, you do recognize this person as it is Ireland.
Oh, it is her.
Oh, shucky darn.
Does she
So
look
sad for her.
beaten and like lacerated? Kind of.
As much as a vampire's skin could show,
But, like,
beaten and
she's been-
laceration.
Like she's not doing this willingly. kind
Yeah,
of thing.
she is bound in iron chains to a post on top of a huge pyre. It takes up half of the plaza.
Oh, shit.
That's a
Okay.
big ass pie.
Right. This is strange.
What's up?
Who would they? It's Ireland they have on the pyre. And they're talking about some great show for us. Are they trying to show of good faith by hurting her for us? I'm so confused.
I have two
Yeah,
ideas.
maybe they want to say sorry that this lady messed with you. We got her.
Well, I got two
And then
ideas.
they'll just give us the coffin then, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
doubt it. They have been sending vampires after
Callus?
us for the
What
last
the hell's
week.
your name? Callus? No. What the hell's your name? Klaus.
Klaus.
Klaus. What?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say? Klaus. What are you trying to say?
So I think Teddy might be somewhat right. What if these vampires want to be left alone, and she didn't, and they're punishing her for attacking us, but possibly bringing in some kind of catastrophe or some more people, vice versa, within reason. Not saying that all of them are saints, but what if they just want to be left alone? They've probably been here for some time now.
If the
Possibly.
crows still-
Coffin from them is the question.
Well, I don't know. Does anybody know what this coffin actually is?
To be honest, it was a job that we took to take this coffin, and I don't really know what, is it gonna, like, I don't know.
Is it cursed? Are we all gonna be cursed when we take it? Like that's where I'm going. at
Fuck
this
if I know. Or it's a double
is someone
blind.
inside of it?
Yeah, or it's a
Usually
double
people are
blind.
inside coffins.
As they're speculating, with familiars you can tune into sight and hearing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So as they're speculating and as the crows in this plaza, I'm going to tune into the hearing as well to try to eavesdrop on conversations or hear if she's screaming or saying something like, I'm sorry, I don't know what I
As
did.
soon as you tune into hearing, you do hear, you motherfuckers, you can't do this to me. I'm one of the council. Just more like rampage.
Well, like I said, it's a double blind, and they're punishing her for not getting us, and vice versa.
Are
And
there
then,
any
you know-
gawkers, like bystanders who are staring at her and like kind of talking amongst themselves?
None that are staring at her. You see people setting up more stuff, but no one really paying attention to her.
Oh, are you looking through your friend right now? Are you seeing stuff?
You won't get a response.
I
'cause
think
she
she's.
can't hear
I think
you.
she's busy.
But I think after the plaza, and if I don't hear any pertinent information about her, then I'll probably tune back out of the hearing.
Make a perception check for your Corvid.
Ooh, 24.
24. On
Wait. Sorry, would that use a crow's?
that would use the crows
Crow's wisdom.
or raven, whichever you have on the list.
I think Raven is the only one that's. So that'll be a dirty 20.
Okay, that will still do it. He would see on the balcony of the big building, as he calls it, one of the higher balconies, is a couple, a man and a woman, just standing, watching.
They look kind of judgmental, like.
Yeah.
Bitch.
They are dressed in very fine regalia. If you had to put two and two together, this is probably the people's.
I walk over and start shaking her.
That
Hey,
you do
hello.
feel.
Hello.
Wait.
I'll tune back in
John.
to the hearing.
Oh, hello.
I'm
Let,
still looking.
John, let her do a thing.
Well, I want to ask
Hold
a
on.
question.
Yeah, give it
What
time,
was
man.
Your question? What was your question?
I mean, so you're looking through like the eyes and stuff. Do you see any torches?
Torches,
Yeah.
There were torches.
plenty, like around town.
Mhm.
There's many lit up buildings, and there are torches around the town. Yes.
Okay, I got crazy idea. Can you like, whenever your foe comes back, tell him like, hey, grab a stick, set it on fire in the torch, and then take it over to the pyre, and just light that thing up.
Okay.
They were pretty
Well, If this
Preemptively
is-
do their event. So
If this is a show of good faith, us fucking up their
I see,
extension might be, do exactly what we don't want and turn them against us.
Yeah.
Is
If
it
it
the
is
show
a
of good
show
faith?
of good faith. I'm still looking, that's why I was listening in as well. I see two people who seem like the head of this town. They're very, very fancy looking.
oh, nice. Okay.
And Ireland was screaming bloody about how they can't do this. She was part of the council. Whatever happened, whatever with us, something's very wrong. What, Goober? You're not coming through the mic. Muted.
It's
There you are.
There you
you
go.
need to speak louder.
okay. Are we sure this is all about us? We sure about this?
If we want to put two and two together, Ireland is on the pyre. We just came
Fair.
from Ireland's. They're
Fair.
talking about a show for new friends,
Fair.
and they've been stalking us for nights on end.
Just
Well,
checking.
I think Ireland's people were the ones chasing us.
Well, we also had those crows, and I feel like this is not. I don't get the they're doing this for us as a show of good faith. I don't get that vibe. I don't
Honestly,
know about you guys.
I think a little bit of what we're doing might be a moot point since they know. I think they know we're already here.
Yeah.
Could I roll an insight check on the overall kind of vibes of everybody? If it's more of a malicious excitement or more of a new people, like an anxious excitement of like, we want to rectify this problem kind of deal.
First person to offer an insight check. Yeah.
We
Roll
can't
it.
see anything.
Okay.
No one else can see anything.
And I would do that would I do that through the? Since I'm looking through the Raven, would it
This
use
would
my
be
insight?
your insight.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Good.
The Raven doesn't know what decorate is. He's not gonna pick up
Yeah.
if it's malicious or anxious or.
I got a 24.
Okay,
I rolled another
Um,
19.
24 will give you, as he flies a little bit closer to these people on the balcony, they have soft expressions on, smiling faces, just kind of looking out. I would say from when you were listening in, you pick up a lot of like good chatter, like excitement. I don't think that you would necessarily pick up any maliciousness to it.
Okay, like people like snickering, like, oh, we're gonna get him good or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say, as you were, as he is also flying closer to those people, in a room behind them, kind of seeing into the castle, he sees some other very alive looking people sitting at a dining table. That
Do they look scared?
No, they don't. There are also not just one group of these people. You see some that are dressed in black, whites, and reds, and immediately would peg that to some people from a certain empire that you would know of.
Galatea?
Mhm.
Or Galea? No. Atista or Galea?
I think Atista is the empire, I think
Atista's
Gallia-
the empire, Galea is the dynasty.
but you also do see some people from the dynasty here. This is information that they have gotten in their alternate campaign.
That's
Mhm.
what I figured.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rival factions to the Growing Gardens, where you all hail from.
And they're just sitting there conversing. Any
It does not look like talk is going on between them. Maybe amongst their groups, but not crosstalk.
does it look like a council for like a peace treaty or some shit? Like
It looks like a
'Cause-
gathering of some sorts.
a ball or are we the ambassadors for the Growing Gardens?
What'd you say?
I'll say that
Or-
out loud and
Are
but none of you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
No.
And
no.
Teacher, what are you talking
Are we?
about?
Are we what? What are you talking about? I'm confused.
I don't think I'm an ambassador.
hold
Yeah,
ho-
no, I don't think
I'm
any of us
still
are
trying to
ambassadors.
make sense of all of this. In the building, the large building there, there's a gathering of living beings from both Atista Empire and the Gallia Dynasty, which they look like they're representatives talking amongst each other, and we're from the Growing Gardens.
Well,
What if
okay.
Be
this is
stealing
a-
something from these people to mess up something between these groups?
Maybe this is an auction of sorts for this fucking coffin.
Teacher, does it look like we need to get in there?
I don't think we need to hide. I think we just go in.
That feels
Is that a good sense of
twisted.
like am I well within like
From everything that you've kind of gathered, you don't feel like that's a bad suggestion.
That feels very opposite of every instinct that I would have.
from what I can tell, I think Irilyn was stirring the pot, and what she was doing on these outskirts was likely kind of separate from this city, but now it's causing issues, so she's going to be punished. And these people might just want peace, and she's ruined that for them.
And we're about to come in and steal a coffin.
You
And
might not have to steal.
Uh,
I feel
you think
like in real life, this feels like a fucking auction. Like
I
we were. How do you think the librarian got this information about this coffin? Maybe these head vampires found it, know that people are looking for it, and have sent out invitations of a sort for people to compete or bid for this fucking coffin. And we are the Growing Gardens representatives.
did any of us receive enough money to auction to bid for a coffin?
I think Daedra and Dieter might have.
You guys were
Right?
giving a lot of platinum for this job.
Yeah.
That is
Were we?
true.
were we?
Mm,
Where? I don't have any
I was
platinum.
gonna say, I have 85 platinum.
I have no platinum.
Did you spend it all on our shopping
I
trip?
think you might be thinking. I don't know if we clarified
Muff
that in
and
this one.
We
uh
never clarified it.
yeah.
We did not.
Yeah, you guys never asked, so I'm informing you now.
How much?
Yeah, how much do we have then?
Between Dieter and Daedra, you have about 3,000 platinum pieces.
So about 1,500 each.
1,500 each,
Jeez.
which would be 15,000 gold. Or,
Ish. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Add another zero.
I suck with conversions. So.
Add another zero. So then-
150,000 gold?
No, it's 10 gold piece per platinum. So
It'd be 15,000.
1,500 times 10, which would be just add a zero.
Obviously, just add a zero
Yeah.
and convert it to the next
I
one.
thought you were saying add a zero to her number.
No, no.
I think that might be the case.
Well, let's get in there then.
So we have to go bid for this coffin.
And I think
Okay.
because of what Ireland did, it set up a hostile thing. They had intended for it to be peaceful, and she has set this off in a wrong foot, and now she's...
Uh-huh.
This is their show of good faith that she
Uh-huh.
fucked up and does not represent us.
Okay.
Let's get in there then.
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
And then you said it's the end of the day, but we haven't really used anything because we've just been traveling.
True.
So if we need to fight, we should be okay. Except
Sorry,
for
I was
past, like,
daydreaming
one
about
spell.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti. What is that?
Sorry, I was lost in thought. Yes, we
We're
should go in.
going in. Yes. We can go in normally. We are closest to the west entrance, so we can go in on that side.
Okay,
And we're
I'm
not
still going
sneaking?
to. I'm still going to be prepared to fuck shit up. But
Yeah, same.
You know, if you see people from another land that are alive and they're, you know, at the dinner table, you know, I feel unless we are their entertainment for the night,
Uh-huh.
How many people did it look like was there from each, the dynasty and the empire? Like 4 or 5? 6?
About 5.
5 each group, or 5 total?
5
each group?
each.
If that's true, there's about 10 other living beings. If it is going to turn against us, they should be able to help us. I'm sure they're not interested in turning into vampires.
Sneaking? No hiding?
No, I don't.
It
think we
feels
need
really
to.
against my nature. I
If
don't know
you
if I
want
like that.
to, that's fine. But I think honesty is probably our best bet here. It's a
it's a
tentative
city.
alliance
I don't think
right
we
now.
can kill a whole city. So
Yes,
Let-
I'd rather
let's-
get out of here unscathed.
Yeah, let's get going.
I'm gonna still listen on the crow. I'll have someone else drive and I'll watch. But once it starts, like, once I've gone through the entire city, I'll just resummon it to me.
Yeah, that's pretty much the most of the pertinent information that I could give.
So we're making a deal, is what you're saying. And Teddy does disguise self and puts on his best black suit. With a little
You
whale
are
pin.
not making a deal.
Teddy,
You
you
will not
are
be.
not speaking for anybody. No.
The deal you,
No.
the woman you made a deal with the
Yeah.
last time you made a deal
Yeah.
is about to be burnt on a pyre. So
Yeah.
maybe no deals.
Hey, actually,
That means I can make
Only-
another deal.
No.
I only joined her employment to save you guys, just so you know. Like, if there was any questions about it, that's
That's all right, John.
Actually-
It all went down, and I did what I had to do to save us.
hey, Gooba. Let's keep an eye on the kid when he's around the vampire lady. Just in case.
Can we leave him somewhere? I don't think taking him is a good idea.
You want to leave him on his own?
Yeah,
I
that's not
don't
a good
wanna
idea
take
either.
him. Oh, I don't trust him to shut up. He's gonna talk and get us in trouble. I feel it. I feel it in my bones.
Hmm. Maybe we take the long way
I
around
don't
from
think
that
we have
place
a
then.
choice.
I think he got a good head on his shoulders. You know, he was raised right.
You want to put your life on that?
I mean, I've only been alive for like 2 months, so you know.
Yeah, exactly.
He's doing all right for me.
Ugh.
I think
like
you're
3 months
both
now.
considered
3
children
months.
at that point.
Actually, 8 weeks? Yeah, no, you've been alive for 4 months. You've spent
Well,
half your
4
life on this trip.
I've spent half my life here with you guys, so you know, he seems cool to me. I think he's
All right,
doing all
then.
right.
Thanks, John.
So, Teddy, but my buddy, I'm gonna need you to try really hard to keep all of your thoughts inside. Just let's just not say anything. Could you do that for this little bit? Just don't speak. Can I ask that of you? Is that possible?
Yeah, I can do that. I could do that.
Can you?
I could. Yeah.
Will you?
Who's to say?
I would really like you to say that you won't speak.
Well, you want me to lie to you?
No.
Gooba,
How am I supposed to? How am I supposed to
Look.
know what I'm going to do in the moment?
Gooba, just stay close to the kid.
I need you to control yourself and try not to get us killed.
No,
Okay?
there's a deal to be made. This is where Teddy Westside
No,
excels in like
there's
slicks
not.
back his hair.
There's not a deal to be made.
Listen, little goober. Listen, you know, I think we just gotta let kids be who they are sometimes, you know. So, and that's my daughter. I think you should listen to me.
John, buddy, I'm gonna need you to put a sock in it too. Just both of you, shut up.
I've been listening to a
Here's
lot
the
of
both
what
ya.
I've been listening to a lot of what Teddy's saying, and it's making sense. So, you know, we just gotta, you know, let people be who they are. You know, I was
What
I
is
think
going on
the
here?
Two of yous who have made
Alright,
a deal
right.
with Erlen probably shouldn't be making more deals.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell all of you right now. I wash my hands of whatever Teddy decides to do. He gets himself in some shit. I'm done. I have tried. I'll explain to Mom later. He got himself in trouble. That's the way that goes. Cause
That he
I'm
got
not coming to his
himself
rescue.
Killed? You mean?
Yep. Cause you know, he can't control himself. That's out of my hands. That's the way it goes. So just good luck, Teddy.
I
Maybe
think
I'll see
Teddy
you on the
knows.
other side.
I think Teddy knows his place.
Fuck it. Let's just go. Whatever happens, happens.
We're probably going right now. I feel like we're talking and going.
Gotcha. As you leave the trees, and make your way towards the west gate, approaching, you see 4 human-like creatures. But upon closer inspection, appear to be made of wood.
Puppet.
They see you arrive, and each pull out a little bugle and give some bugle blasts. And then you see down this entrance pathway is littered with confetti, and the gate opens to you.
Y'all got any more of those bugles? I'm feeling
The
peckish.
Puppet Master one was the first we'd seen of its kind, right? That kind of vampire that can make.
Mm-hmm.
I know there's probably more here. I hope they're not mad we
Just-
killed them.
Just be ready.
But since they're going to burn Ireland,
I think we can
I
keep
assume
that.
he was also a bad actor.
I think they're
Currently-
scared.
Right?
That's
Give
why
you
they're
guys the
doing
name
this
of this
game.
town yet?
I don't
Gla-
remember.
Dula.
We'll go in
Glasgow Summit.
Glasgow.
Yes.
Glasgow
Okay.
Summit.
That's what I
Glasgow Summit.
thought. I just was making sure. In a like monotone voice, all at once, they say, "Welcome to the Glasgow Summit."
Interesting.
Oh, it's the summit. It's the summit.
None of the people I saw inside looked wooden, right? Like
None of the ones out
bystanders?
doing the like stuff.
Did you see any pieces of wooden people in the pyre?
Are we high on a mountain?
You are high on the mountain. You have reached the summit of these 3 peaks that make kind of they kind of have grown together. So this little bowl of a city inside of these 3 peaks.
And the librarian didn't tell us anything about negotiations or bartering or anything like that. He just said, "Get this coffin."
You were given this job by the High Justiciar himself.
Yeah,
Mm.
we didn't make it to the meeting, remember? So technically, he didn't tell us shit. We just got papers,
Yeah.
and from reading them, I don't think it detailed how to get the coffin.
We
Mhm.
just
Said,
assumed
"Get
we
the
had to
coffin."
steal it. But
Vagabonds.
I wonder if this place is like Twin Peaks.
I wonder
That
if
bear
we
was
got
telling
here.
me about a magical place called Twin Peaks. I'll
I
have to
hope-
go there someday.
I hope it's
Well,
not, actually.
There's 3 peaks here, so it'd be triple peaks.
The sequel.
I didn't know that could happen.
I think it's a
Whoa,
possibility. Like,
You're
Is there
on my mind right now, John.
anybody to greet us when we come inside?
3 Peaks, huh?
do you think we got here
Uh,
before emissaries from
there's-
our city, and we're just sort of impersonating them now?
There's nobody inside of the gates to guide you. Just the path laid before you.
I don't think so,
And-
John.
That is also where we're going to end tonight's session.
At least we've made it into the damn city.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Without having to
I'm
fight
so
our
concerned.
without having to fight.
Kulak, that's
Look,
exactly what.
Look,
I
I
think it was
mean,
great.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Subverting expectations.
By a large margin. Shit.
John is just like going with the flow now. He's already died once. He's like, listen, if it's gonna happen again, it's gonna happen again. I might come back another time.
I love the twist with Ireland. That is good. I like that. Gears were turning immediately when I was like, there's a woman on the pyre. And I'm like, what?
Legit, I was like,
Yeah.
I thought it was
What?
our mom.
I'm glad you
I
seen your
legit
bird
thought
in
it was
there.
our
We would have
mom.
been trying
We
to
would
sneak
have
into a
been
place.
fucked. Yeah.
Did
Well,
we fight?
I mean, they
that
just
wasn't-
find us and be like, why are you sneaking? You're here as our guest. What are you doing? Unless we killed
What?
somebody.
We're like low
Then
calling in the
maybe we
grass,
do.
and they're like,
Session-
guys.
I wasn't here for the session when like we all fought and like the conclusion of that. So the puppets, did we fight them with in Elderwood?
No,
What's
we
it-
didn't
Not
fight the
puppets.
actual puppets. We escaped
them.
from them down to the basement where the coffin of the puppet master was, and we burned the place down.
Oh, is that not the coffin we were supposed to get?
No.
No. It was
Okay.
the coffin of that. It was wood. It wasn't golden. It was just a wooden
Okay.
coffin belonging to the puppet master, and
We
we
burned the
killed
whole place
him.
down.
I think it just means that there are multiple of that kind of vampire in this area. So
Alright.
hopefully
That's
we
what I
didn't
was
kill
asking.
somebody's brother and they're like
didn't-
salty about it.
That is
I didn't
true.
know if they were like working for her
The-
and then like
So the puppet master was a big hand.
Like
There's
in
an entire
Smash
body
Bros.
somewhere.
Oh my gosh. There's more limbs to deal with.
Like, guys, what if we're supposed to help
Didn't
just
kill all of it.
transport a VIP in a coffin?
What?
What if it's like a VIP that is supposed to meet up with the Justicia and the Librarian, and we're supposed to
that
escort
dream
it back?
Didn't really seem like a VIP situation.
Yeah, just a thought.
What?
I kind of forgot about that fucking dream.
forgot about that dream,
damn it.
too.
Ah.
You mean the giant eye?
Yep, and the coffin under it.
Wait, so you're saying that that was just a part of the puppet master?
Makes sense.
And a part of the puppet master was working with Ireland and the rest of them is here, and if we tell them that he was... Uh-oh.
I guess he was a bad
Might
hand.
stir the pot more. Fuck.
You don't know what information they have?
Well, they're about to burn one of their council members. We know that much. Well,
Fun stuff.
Possibly.